I really do think success is what you define it to be. It's achieving those goals that you set for yourself. And one thing that's interesting about the legal field in particular, and I'm sure this is true in other fields as well, is you kind of look at it and feel like the way you succeed is already defined, right? It's in my law firm, it was being on the first page of the comp sheet, right? Which meant you were making the most money, number one. Excuse me. The number one person was the one making the most. And if you could make it, my firm as a regional firm, had maybe like 400 lawyers. If you could make the top page, you had succeeded. If you could get into firm management, that was a definition of success. And I'm sure that's true in a variety of fields. And as I got into the law firm, as you recall, I didn't really ever picture myself as a firm lawyer. So it's not like I grew up thinking, I want to make the most money I can possibly make, or I want to be on the top of the comp sheet, or I want to be in firm management. All of a sudden, I just found myself in this place I loved, doing work I loved, but was all of a sudden faced with this idea that I had these benchmarks I needed to achieve in order to be successful. And so I had to kind of break out of that a little bit and be okay with that. I remember going to a firm conference once. We'd get together once a year. And they had a meeting with just the women. And they had one of our female partners from Portland get up, and she spoke. And she was incredibly successful. She was on the front page of the comp sheet. But as she sat and described how she got there and kind of what her life looked like, I remember thinking, I don't ever want to be on the front page of the comp sheet. Even though that's what I'm supposed to be aspiring to, and that's what all of these evaluations kind of talk about every year, I just thought, that's not what I want. That's not why I became a lawyer. It's not why I went to law school. And so how am I going to define success for myself? And I really had to think hard about that. And every year when we would do evaluations, it was always tricky. Because even though I kind of could get comfortable in my own skin with how I was going to define success for me, I'd have to fill out these forms every year that I felt were directed toward kind of this different view of success. So to be honest, I kind of faked my way through those a lot, and I would think, I am successful because I am doing excellent work in the work that I want to do. I am the best lawyer that I think I can be. I am supporting my colleagues. I am supporting my clients. I am finding clients that I care about, and I care about their issues. And if I can succeed in bringing them success, then I am successful.